Hello, I'm Vonda Adams, Math Achievement Gap Specialist at the Kentucky Valley Educational Cooperative. Today, I would like to share some of the Kentucky Academic Math Standards updates for grades 4 and 5. Let's begin with 4th grade. The first update in the standards is within the Operations Algebraic Thinking domain. OA.2 involves the inclusion to perform operations in the conventional order when there are no parentheses to specify order, indicating the importance of ensuring that the students are proficient with order of operations. The next couple of updates are within the Measurement and Data domain. MD.1 saw the addition of the specification of the following units of measure: mass, weight, liquid, volume, length, and time. MD.4 has a couple of updates. The first update is the replacement of the term line plots with dot plots. The second update was the inclusion of the charge to require the students to identify a statistical question focused on numerical data. Now let's take a look at the updates to the 5th grade math standards. NBT.5 states that students are to fluently multiply multi-digit whole numbers using an algorithm. The update to this standard is that the factors are not to exceed 4-digit by 2-digit whole numbers. In the standard NF.7, students are to apply and extend previous understanding of division to divide unit fractions by whole numbers and whole numbers by unit fractions. The updates to the standard specify exactly how the students are to demonstrate their understanding. They are to interpret division of a unit fraction by a non-zero whole number and compute such quotients. Interpret division of a whole number by a unit fraction and compute such quotients. And solve real-world problems involving division of a unit fractions by unit fractions. There are a couple of updates to the 5th grade measurement and data domain. The first is the specification of the units of measurement when converting among different size measurements within one system of units of mass, weight, liquid, volume, length, and time. The final update is to MD.2. Students are to identify and gather data for statistical questions focused on both categorical and numerical data. They are to select an appropriate data display and make observations from the graph about the question posed. The following was omitted from the standard, with the convention that the names of the two axes and the coordinates correspond. Standards for mathematical practice define how students engage in mathematical thinking. One of the most important updates to the standards is the detailed examples of how the standards for mathematical practices relate to each of the standards. On the screen is the 4th grade Operations and Algebraic Thinking Standard, OA.4. You can see that not only is each mathematical practice listed at the top of the standard, but there is also further explanation of the use of the MPs at the bottom of the page. Each mathematical standard also now has clarifications and coherence. If you would like to take a further look at the standards, you can do so by visiting the KDE Standards website at kystandards.org or clicking on the direct link provided on the screen. If you have questions or would like to discuss these standards further, please feel free to contact me at vonda.adams@perry.kyschools.us.